Listen carefully. If our discussion between Tunde Ednut and the VDM na talking a stadium ebe ha jenene ball. Gente, all na igechante. O we fe makowalo. E otago. Now, regardez. If we hear Tunde Ednut say Peter Obi for president. VeryDarkMan will say, well, Peter Obi, for you, for me, I am not partisan. If you see everything where they go on for this country and you feel saying a Peter Obi be the you see, this guy put to go no need no smarter than Nigerians, but I'm very happy that he can only be smarter than these rattles who will go to not people like us. Why can you? I'm not saying that Peter Obi must be your preferred candidate, but VDM, we want to know who that person is only in our support for presidency. Because for a better Nigerian, we live in a democratic settings. It can only be election that will bring up that leader that will make Nigeria better. Unless or except otherwise, they collide with these people, he make your closest acquaintance. You gotta go. Some of them even go giving you award. Unless you actually collaborate with them on something else, then obviously, maybe because they believe you know can go and damage control. Just like if in one African country. Unless it's know that thing can a plan. But if not, how else can we get a better leader? If you are saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not doing well, do you want him to remain there? It must be through election that somebody can come up and replace Bola Ahmed Tinubu in order to make Nigeria better. Who is that person you feel that no the best candidate? You are playing a sweet game. You are playing a sweet game because the moment you make your candidate known and that candidate you are doomed. Government ya government ya and the moment you make your candidate known, Nigerians are dull pieces. So you are playing a very intelligent and a fast game. You said you are not partisan. For somebody like you who says you have the best interest of Nigerians at heart, how can you not be partisan? Man by nature is a political animal. How can you not be partisan? How can you criticize Obi Kubana's choice of candidate of being a city boy mobilizing for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? How can you, on what ground can you criticize him? Can you condemn him because you feel that him being into mobilization for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that it is going to obviously bring him up because of the kind of fund he feel no attention of our youth are diverted to a bono. You decided to worry everything about their defense first. Go the only you to not on top. Could that be the reason? Because if not, when you condemned their choice of candidate, you are supposed to give the youth a direction. Since you said you are the hope of the present day Nigerian youth. When I said I like Fanta, you are supposed to give me an alternative to say, instead of you to drink Fanta, drink this. So how can you condemn Obi Kubana and Chief Priest Nando to her? How can you condemn their choice of candidate without making yours known? When people say that you are a political stool for the ruling party, anybody can doubt to you. If not, I challenge you to come out openly. You can't tell me now all the political aspirants in this country, whether not the candidate or the unpopular, we don't care. Declare your support for that person, because you know without election we go nowhere. Declare your support for that person so that we know that no one can support. If it's sure for you, she will do more powerful than you, but you don't know. You think it is a joke for you to pose a threat for the ruling party in this country. Do it with all the semi-activists in the field. Do it. Let us see how you are going to work free in this country. Do it. You don't have the balls to do that, but you have the guts to challenge Showore, whether na Showore a win president in this country or not. We need active opposition. Yes, the whole opposition parties may not win election. After all, President Hakainde Hichilema, the current president of Zambia, do you know how many times he contested the election? He has been contesting election for the past 20 years plus. Yes, for the past 20 years plus, until we win. What the last time we win? Omitri government. Do you know when he started contesting election? Yeah, so even if Showore a win, what we need in this country is very active opposition, and that is why we don't want the government to weaken the opposition, because it is only oppositions outside the legislative arm of government and the other arm of government that has been manipulated by the executive, by the way. So they are no more active the way they are supposed to be active. It is only opposition that can be doing a proper checks and balances in this country. So we need as many opposition, especially those their voices are loud. Even if though they don't win election in this country, it is very vital for the growth of the democracy in Nigeria. So if it's sure for you, Nigerians are dog of equal no another candidate. It must not be P2B. If control mind of Ndibo. Obi Kubana because they made their choice. I said everybody is entitled to make a choice of their candidate. Yes, you can't disenfranchise another man. It is their right. It is their right. So right. So now, when you did that, I said, tell us you are only doing that because you don't want P2B to gain that kind of popularity. You don't want P2B to gain that because no one is support what P2B. P2B will gain popularity, and the ruling party definitely will include you in their list of witch hunt. The only reason why they are still ignoring you a bit, the only reason why you can play with the name of Sheyi Tinubu in this country and still be walking away free is because you have not posed a threat to that structure which they are standing on. The day you do that, that day, that day, all this gra-gra will end. But guess what? It's going to be good for us. Yes, we will want you to throw your weight in. You think you have weight. Throw that weight in, either against or with any other candidate, so that the politics can start heating up. Yeah, because you are smart. You don't want to involve actively in politics so that the political class can look away from your shenanigans. We know you. Oh, you're smart enough. Oh, yama. City Boy movement. How will so many coordinators now southeast, southwest, even in the north? Why did you not go after the coordinators of City Boy movement in the north, in the south, now other region? Why did you target those who are in charge of the Igbos? Why did you target them? Because also Sunday Igbo can manipulate Igbo against his brother, and they will come. Igbo, they are always looking for Messiah outside the Igbo land. But the outside believe in a Messiah Hana Shon Obea. He believe do not from an Igbo. The Yoruba feel na Messiah Hana Shon Obefa. He believe Odore no ya from an Igbo. They can only allow their own Messiah to work in collaboration with a messiahs in an Igbo, but they cannot go in all in for that messiahs from an Igbo. So that is why you found Igbos more, if I do more fallible. They do bold enough. They are not cowards. They are bold enough to come out and make their decisions. What is your decision? Make your decision. On what ground do you suppose to that support to P2B? If you feel like them going in for Balama is the Suwaju against P2B, that P2B is the best candidate, come out openly and stand in for P2B. You cannot do that if in a mail on Damalonyewo. I dare you. Support any other candidate. It must not be P2B. Or support the ruling candidate where your mind is, if it's sure for you. That is the only time I will know that need to very strong. Or here they may gonna be Lord you may use the instrument of the state so that they can back you up. We know going in for secret meeting, na police quarters, na army quarters, na even forces, na align with forces. You think that is what we call, that is how Nigeria is going to get better. Showore stand is that P2B, the only challenge Showore will be P2B no. No for na P2B na align with so many other leaders here, they will lie. Yes, that is the only thing on for the mostly. At least in people are you cannot say anything because you don't want anybody to hold you here. You are neither here, you are neither here. How can you be active in the present day political dispensation in Nigeria and you cannot be partisan? Is it possible? If it is not partisan, if you are not partisan, who are you working for and who are you working against? Make it make sense. Give us a new direction. Can happen here, can they think now? The moment Okuru against Obi Kubana and the chief priest, the rattles came all out against Obi Kubana and chief priest because Nafa support of their candidate and not P2B, but for them to go against him because he has never identified with P2B anywhere. If you believe that P2B is the only change we need in this country, why do you think that VDM is the only person that has the right not to fully identify with him? I want you to make it make sense. You that is a rattle. Make it make sense to me. If you believe that P2B is the only hope of liberation we have in this country, why do you think that any other person who doesn't support him due for roasting? It is only VDM who can always run away from anywhere that he needs to identify or endorse P2B. Make it make sense to me. This is only when you will realize how much of a manipulation this man will to you rattles. Because you can clearly not reason outside the box. You only reason within the sense parameters of the sense of VDM. That's what you reason with. Until you tell me why you are against Obi Kubana and chief priest and their crew for supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It was VDM who ignited that oko. You gotta go, and you people came all out against these people. So tell me why him, if he feels that P2B, who is our brother, is the best candidate, and he turned you people against your brothers because you did not support P2B, who is our own. Tell me why he cannot come out openly to endorse P2B, since he believed that these people working against P2B, that they have committed a crime. He cannot do that, and you people cannot question him. Anyway, I'm only trying to make a common sense. Common sense is not common after all. I'm a name English, and then I say speak English, speak English, spoke English. I am not an itiboribo. I only decide that my content will to liberate my brothers of my Igbo extraction. Ezugo.